Welcome back, Mindsetters. We are busy with compound. Huge shout out to Liberty, our sponsor. We are going to be carrying a particular time now, and we're going to be doing a bank transaction slip. You know, sometimes we get all these bank transaction slips, and this one is from Sharon. So, Sharon, thank you for your question. Bring all those questions through, guys. I'm ready for you. I'm ready to answer all your questions. So this particular question gives us a transaction slip. Let's go through the transaction slip and just see what it looks like. So it says to us, Maya has recently opened a global account at Capital Bank. She is concerned about her monthly bank charges. Use the provided brochure of her account activities for the month of April to answer the questions below. It's not a very clear picture, but we are going to try and just go through it and answer as many questions from it as possible. So we can see that the transactions are from the 1st of April all the way going down to the 30th of April. The first question, how many withdrawals did Maya make during this month? So we need to go and see all the withdrawals that Maya made in this particular month. I'm just gonna put a little, I'll underline it a little bit there just for us to see. So we know and we can see that withdrawal was made at ShopRite. We can see that it at the bank, and we can see that a withdrawal was made ATM. So in that particular case, it made 3 withdrawals were made. So 3 withdrawals were made in this particular case. Let's go to the next question. The next question says to us the amount of money that was spent on monthly shopping purchases. So now we're going to go and look for all the monthly shopping purchases, and we can use yellow for that. So the purchases that we can look for, I'm going to read that again. Shopping purchases. Shopping purchases that we can see over here is that a purchase was made there at ShopRite of that amount. So we're going to be adding that amount. Another one was made at Edgar's for 159 cents. Another one was made. Oh, that's very interesting. So would we then count this particular one at ShopRite? Calculate the amount of money that was spent on monthly shopping purchases. It means that we are not this one, because going to ShopRite and paying your municipal account is not marked as shopping. So we won't count that. So we are going to say 847.21 plus, because we want the total, 149.59 cents. Let's go down and see how much this is going to. This is going to be 847.21 plus 149.59, which gives us 996.80 cents. 996.80 cents. So we've calculated the amount that they wanted. Look at the difference in the questions that they're asking us. The first one asked us how many purchases, and then the next one asked us to calculate the amount on the purchases. Please don't be confused between the two. Pay attention. That's why I say to you guys, read the question, and if you feel like you haven't really answered it, go back and read it again. Especially if English is not a home language. And for like me, if I read a question once and I feel like it's not really registering, I'll go back and I'll read it again. There's no shame in you reading a question more than once or more than twice for that question to register. Okay. Let's go and see the next question. The next question says, use the relevant resources to calculate the amount of banking fees. So if we go up, the banking fees is this section. And it's not really clear, so it's going to give us a bit of a problem when we're trying to calculate it. So I'm going to skip this particular question. I'm so sorry for that. It's not very clear, which is going to give us a bit of a problem when we're trying to calculate it. Number 4, suggest how Maya can further reduce her banking charges. So in order for you to answer a question like this, you would have to go and analyze what would be better. What's better? Is it better if I go to the ATM and withdraw my money cash and use it cash? Is it better if I swipe? Is it better if I withdraw at another ATM as opposed to the Capital Bank ATM? So we need to be vigilant in terms of what this question is asking us. What is going to be the better transaction? Sometimes it's swiping, and don't use your common, don't use your knowledge from your everyday experiences. Go and read the question. Don't say, I know swiping is always better. Going is really better in this particular question, because you don't want to find yourself and doing something that you were not supposed to do. And I know this because I've heard it coming from learners.